Hello, Bucs fans. We are back and we're going to continue our draft coverage. Our Buccaneers have made their draft picks, and we're going to continue today with Buccaneers' fourth round pick, edge rusher David Walker out of Central Arkansas. Small school player, but man, he is a lot of fun to watch. And Jason Light has a knack for finding these small school guys. And I think David Walker could be the next one in line.
Yeah, talk about production, motor. He just doesn't have the elite length, the size. Literally, he's like 6 foot, 260, short arms, probably 31-inch arms, almost 32. But the guy is a football player. We're gonna go over this. I know it's an ugly field. It's almost small school credentials, but you see him on the outside just hunt for the ball, getting downhill. He's quick. I mean, you got to give him credit for being a stockier dude. He's quick on his feet and he gets after it. You don't need the 40 speed if you're an edge rusher. Just get to the quarterback fast, right? Or get to the ball carrier. But he shows that early and often. So here again in the running game, plus tell me what you see.
Yeah, so he's very disruptive, as you see right off the snap. His ability to use that leverage to his advantage to get off blocks. You see him here faking that outside move, stepping back inside. So the change of direction is definitely there on display, and he just has a lot of ability to get downhill in a hurry. And he does a great job of staying in the play, understanding where the football is going to.
Yeah, I made a joke earlier with Bless. Like he plays like a fat kid that's always been athletic. Like look at him here, just using his weight, not necessarily his strength, his weight on the guy to finish the play. But he just, and you look at him there, you don't see anything special. He's just so stocky and sudden with his moves. And I love this. He's on the outside of your screen here. He gives this illusion of go ahead and grab my shoulder, and then he dips it out of the way, twists his body, and the tackles ended up reaching for nothing. Like look at that, sidesteps him, and then gets hook under, dips and rips, right? We always talk about that, and then get after it, get after the play. And that's how quickly and how sudden he does it. And you don't think of a sudden guy like that, 6 foot 260. You're thinking, oh, who the hell is going to do that? Like we're looking for 6'4", 265, quickness around the edge, run the arc. This guy just does it consistently, and he showed it against smaller school and in the Senior Bowl, as you're going to see here too.
Yeah, so here against this is from a few years back against Oklahoma State, but this is a lot of fun here, just showing his power and his ability to, maintain his gap, maintain the edge, and then fight through, a double here, get off the block, and then make the tackle. So, yeah, a lot of power to his game, and he just knows how to use his abilities. He doesn't try to do too much. He doesn't try to be something else. He knows exactly what he is, and he plays to that. And I think that speaks to the consistent level of play, like you're talking about.
And what you're saying here, though, that playing with power, this is the getting the edge. This is your goal. You got to get this guy out of the way so that this outside run can work, right? He's literally standing up two guys. He's not big. He's just stocky. Holds it up. He's the one holding up the play. There is no one behind him. Where the hell is linebacker? I have no clue. He's over committing pretty much. And he's the one making the play on this. And like that's huge. Stood up two guys and still made the tackle on the play. Give it to me. And then quickness again, sudden. Look at him. Tight end didn't do a damn thing. Attacking. He's a very much elite player at his level. But I mean, production isn't a question mark. It's can he show the same consistency or same production at the next level? And that's the big telling question mark. And that's why he was a fourth round pick. But everything you see on tape, it's good. And that's why our linebackers coach was saying, or now edge rusher coach, Super Bowl, because when we drafted this guy, he was all hyped up about this production.
Mhm. Yeah, for sure. I mean, he's just a disruptive player, and I think that's what the Buccaneers wanted here in the fourth round. Add to that edge room, and it complements the other guys that we have. With Yaya Diaby, Chris Braswell, etc., Hassan Reddick. But you can see how he plays. Again, just very smart, instinctive player, knows how to win his assignment, and understands what is happening before it happens. So just that instincts and natural playability is really fun to see.
Yeah, the patience here in this play, he knows it's a running play. He sees the pulling guards, he sees the pulling guys. He waits for it, dips under it. Again, you saw show him the shoulder, then dip under it. He's right there in the face of the running back. Running back has nowhere to go. So he's forcing him outside, still stays with it, runs with the play. He doesn't make the tackle, but he made the play. That's what I like to say. And the rest of his teammates make it. That's why 11 working as one right there. And this play. You gotta love it. Look at this. Pow! He wants to kill people on the play. So, plus, break this down. What'd you like?
Yeah, I love the tenacity, I love the finish. The motor is always running, it runs hot, and he just plays like, his head is on fire. And again, this is a legal play. The quarterback gets nailed out of bounds, but he was in bounds when he made the contact, and you see him here just running to the play, finishing, and then laying the big hit. I mean, that is stuff that you just can't coach, and you love to see it.
You do love to see it. I mean, tenacity and playing to the whistle, not being afraid to hit someone, which nowadays the refs literally want you to be afraid. He's like, no, this is my game. I know how to play it. I hit him right when he was in bounds last second. Watch this again. Look where the running play is going. Going all the way outside. He's all the hell the way over here. Tell me about hustle. Tell me about heart. What do you like on this one?
Yeah, so here he's, maintaining his gap because he's expecting the quarterback to potentially keep it, but you see the motor, he comes all the way from the other side of the field and just continues to run this play down, ends up making the tackle downfield, which is super impressive. His ability to navigate traffic and then get through and lay the hit as well. So really exciting stuff. And then here just showing again that natural playing with leverage, the power to get off, the ability to get off blocks. Again, doesn't finish the play, but he forces the play back to his teammates. So it's just cool to see like his ability to, kind of dominate at this level that he was playing at.
Yeah, block shedding clinic right here. Getting guys off of him, even though he has short arms. He's just a football player. I mean, he just knows his gap, knows his assignment, knows how to move his body. Like I keep going back to this reference, like a fat kid that's always been athletic. This guy just knows how to use his leverage to his advantage. Only 6 foot, shorter arms, but it don't matter if you can't reach me. You're 6'5". You can't. You're leaning. I'm going through you. I'm using my natural levers. Look at this again. Look where he starts. Look where he ends up, and then the hustle to fight through them, knocking his helmet off, gets through the guard tackle, and consistently keeps going through. Looking for a flag? No, I'm trying to play football, and then calling it. Why the hell's my helmet off, ref? Throw a flag.
Yeah, for sure. Like I love the heart. You can tell this guy just loves the game. I
Yeah.
mean, if you don't love the game, you're not playing through that, and he does. And then again here, just showing the quickness, the basketball background is
Mm.
definitely in play. You see the crossover there, the ability to just get off of this guy, setting it up that outside move, the tackle over commits, cut it back, and then he's scot free for the sack.
Yeah, you're not kidding with the crossover. That's literally getting you lean one way, give me the AI crossover, and then get downhill, right? And then finishing. I love the finish on this guy. He doesn't just tap the guy; he's securing the sack, finish it through down into the play. Again, outside, check him out here. Watch the little give me the shoulder. I'm gonna dive it under, dip rip. You're reaching for nothing. And then, like I was saying, 6 foot versus 6'5", whatever. He's using what he's got. Give a little inside fake. When they reach, dip under. They're reaching for nothing. Hit, dip, rip, attack. Like I say, finish, finish, finish. Right there. Drive through the guy, get him down. It's a lot to like, and yeah, the production is on display.
Yeah, for sure. And again, continuing on his ability to show that change of direction and just the quickness to get upfield. The Buccaneers, I could easily see them using him in stunts like this for sure to utilize that quickness that he has and that ability, the footwork, all of it is in sync, and you can see that on display. But now you go to like ball production, the ability to knock the football out, force fumbles. That was a big theme for the Buccaneers in this draft with the players that they got. And David Walker is no question all about that with his ability to make plays like this.
Yeah, it's the quickness and recurring theme. It's his leverage, right? You don't necessarily have to be a speed demon if you can win with leverage, leaning into a guy. He's still running his normal arc, and then he gets to the ball, boom, turnover. Let's keep moving the ball. So it's you don't necessarily have to look at he doesn't have the elite deep speed. I don't understand deep speed for an edge rusher. Quickness he has, suddenness he has. It's just finishing plays. He's got there. Like it's understanding where the ball is going to, like not falling for fakes, getting involved in every play, and he did do that. And then this is something you really like. They have him standing up. I guarantee Todd Bowles is hyping up this too.
Yeah, for sure. And here, using him as a middle linebacker, coming in on a blitz, we've seen the Buccaneers get crazy with their alignments. And this is something that they could incorporate at the next level. And we'll just have to see. Again, these are, you get, again, not the best competition he's going up against, but I think the domination that we're seeing makes you feel good that this can translate at the next level. Again, his ability to create disruption and get in the backfield is evident. And it's going to help him going up against Tristan Wirfs and Luke Gedeke for sure in practice. But here, just showing that ability to fight through. I like the hand work, getting through those doubles, and then here showing the power, the bull rush, and then watch the footwork and the continuation of this play as he's able to just spin his body simultaneously and then get a hit on the quarterback. Not many big men can do, move like this.
Yeah, like we're talking basketball background. This is a drop step. This is getting yourself into the paint, realizing this guy's holding. That is grade A holding right there. But understanding I got space where I can throw my back hips towards the quarterback and then attack. Like that's understanding spatial awareness. That's understanding a move I can do, staying balanced enough where I can throw my left hip out there to get after the quarterback. Like that's a self awareness of what you can do with your body. And at 6 foot 260, you think he's just a burly dude. He can do a lot of athletic things. He just doesn't test like a skinny dude, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. He's just a football player. And that's clean and simple. Is all I can say about David Walker. And it's a good watch when you look at his tape.
Yeah, for sure. And this guy has the ability to be, a steal for the Bucs in the fourth round. Again, he was falling because of this level of competition, but you see his ability at a higher level, going up against Oklahoma State here. You see the quickness, you see the ability to set guys up. Again, he's going up against a much bigger lineman in 67 there, but he's able to use his ability with the head fakes, the subtleness, the hand fighting, the ability to get into the backfield, doesn't finish the play, but still creating that disruption and forcing this play to be a minimal gain.
Yeah, a lot of things I look at too is the tackle knocking him off his base. The tackle couldn't do anything here because he couldn't get hands on him. Look at the consistent hand battling on the outside here. He's running where he wants to run. Like it's not necessarily the tackle telling him to go more outside. He ran the arc he wanted. He just broke outside contain there. He let the guy get outside. He went too far in, too quick. But either way, like he's doing what he wants, and that's a higher level of competition. He did it in the Senior Bowl. He's doing it against these guys too. And as you can see here, this guy's jumping out quickly to avoid that edge rush, and then he gives up his chest. And what does he do? Bull rush right through. Like as he continues to learn and counter, that's going to be a special type of thing you can use. How does he get on the field? He's going to have to early, like on third downs, what they're saying early on. But let's see, he's got ability. Can he take it to this next level?
Mhm. Yeah. So what I see is just a very smart pass rusher. Again, here he's understanding he's got the wide nine alignment. He's got space to work with. He's just going to run past the right tackle and end up forcing the sack here. So yeah, just really good. And running backs aren't going to phase him. He's going to run right through him. So yeah, he has all the makeup of what you want as a pass rusher. I see him very similar to Melvin Gordon, or not Melvin Gordon, Melvin Ingram, the edge rusher. Same size and like just that ability to win. Not the most athletic, but they show good enough athleticism to get into the backfield.
Yeah, I mean, this breakdown, look at this. So you're going to try and win an inside move. You're trying to sell the outside, jump in, right? When he realizes, oh crap, I lost. The guy corrected, you got a guard coming through. He doesn't matter. Continues to go battle through and then swims over. Like that, usually after guys in college ranks, after their first move loses, they're done. They're just locked down. He continues to fight through, gets in on the play. Yeah, the guy gets it out early, but I love to see the counters, the consistent hustle, the motor to just know that you can do something else, not just I got beat my first try. I'll play for another down. No, there's the down still going, right? And then you power on display here, getting in the chest, lower leverage, pushing those legs through, getting into the backfield. A lot of things I like with David Walker's game.
Yeah, I think that's the most important factor. His ability to win with power, I think, is going to set him up well, especially if you don't have traits to work with. He doesn't have long arms, doesn't have the size, but his ability to show that he can win with power. And then on top of this, just the film study, the awareness, like he was really good in space as far as like a pass coverage defender. They dropped him back quite a few times on tape. I think he had over like 6 deflections last year. So it just shows like he studies the film and knows what is going to happen before it takes place. So that's really impressive. So with that said, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to hit the like button. That was Buccaneers fourth round pick, David Walker. He's going to play the edge position. Let us know what you guys think. And with that said, until the next one.